Here's a quick tip for you, champ. In order for you to change your personal reality, you first have to change your reality. I have a little story about that, but if you just take a second here and think about it, you need to change your personality if you want to change your personal reality. All right. So when it comes to like growth, a lot of us get stuck in this thing that I call old views of ourselves, right? Because we have a tendency to associate ourselves with what we've been told our entire life, and it makes sense, right? But the thing that blocks us from growing from the place where you are to becoming the best version of yourself, or becoming that dancer, or becoming the entrepreneur. Maybe you are a street dancer right now that wants to grow out of just being a street dancer and want to grow into becoming a dance entrepreneur and starting your own online business, or you are a single mother that wants to break out of just being a mother and becoming you want to associate yourself with something more than just motherhood. The mistake that we make is that we are so stuck in our head, and we think that the journey is outside recognition. So I remember when I went from being a martial artist. I did martial arts for many, many years. I still do. But when I went from being just a martial artist and went into becoming a dancer, I remember in the beginning when I was a dancer, I'm like, am I really a dancer now? Like, are people calling me dancers? I was waiting for outside recognition. Then when I went from dancer to personal trainer, I got a personal trainer certificate. And I didn't feel that I was a personal trainer until I got that certificate, even though I was still training people. I still trained people older than me, younger than me, with more experience in training that I had before I was a personal trainer on paper. But I waited for outside recognition. Then when I became a coach, that's when I realized, I'm like, you know what? I'm not just a trainer, I'm a coach. I coach people. The same thing now when I go from coaching, just fitness and mindset and life, to business, to go from life coach to business coach. That's also an internal feeling. But so I need to remember that it's my own journey. And same thing goes for you. You are in charge of the narrative of your life. And most of us really need to stop living our story and start living our life instead. Because we are so stuck in living the story that we are telling ourselves, or that other people are saying about us. When I go back to meet my old friends, most of them still think like, I'm a lazy guy, I don't have responsibilities, I eat a lot of sugar, I don't really care about finances, because that's the person I used to be. So in their mind, I'm still that person. And it's fun to meet them and joke around with it, but I know that inside, I know who I am. So when you're making the step from full-time mom, and then your kids grow older, now it's time for you to take charge of your own personal reality. When you're a dancer, just a dancer, and you want to become an online entrepreneur at the same time, you can do both. You can still do both. You decide who you are, but something inside of you have to change in order for you to get to that next level. All right. So when you want to level up, and you're tired of being down here, and you want to come up here and seeing a new version of yourself, don't let other people's insecurities about themselves or other people's view of you decide how you see yourself. All right? 3 takeaways of this. Stop living your story and start living your life. You are in charge of your life. All right? Stop listening to other people, and the change happens inside of you before it happens in their eyes. All right? Change your personal reality, and then your personality will change also. Go to work, champ. Buy Dancers for Dancers.